Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Oh, we paint miniatures, we paint miniatures, we paint miniatures. Turn on tuning, hear what I say, but watch it real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above, and if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? We paint miniatures, we paint miniatures, we paint miniatures. We paint miniatures, we paint miniatures, we paint miniatures. We paint miniatures, we paint miniatures, we paint miniatures. We paint miniatures, we paint miniatures, we paint miniatures.
Hey guys, it's Shoshie from Shoshie's Magnificent Miniatures, and I have my lovely husband Mike with me tonight.
Good evening.
So I want to say hello to Bastamret. Is that how I say your name? I don't think I've noticed you in chat before, but welcome and thank you so much for coming. If anybody else is here, just like give me some hype, give me some waves. Yay, RBR and Dinko. And let's see, how do I say this? X804X Applesauce. That's a good name. Razar BR, didn't you win one of the apothecaries? I think that, or maybe that was someone else. I can't remember, but somebody won. Oh, it was Relians. Relians won my apothecary. I'm so sorry. Hey, Megadeej. Parallax Fallout. Yay, Kingdom Death. And I want to show you guys. These are the Kingdom Death minis that I've got. I got 3 of them. And I'm going to wait so you can see them. Are they clicked?
Yeah.
Okay. We need some kind of signal so that I know. As you can see, I have airbrush primed them with white and then with flesh. And what I used is Stynylrez airbrush primer. And they actually make... Actually, did I use... I think I used paint. But anyway, what I wanted to do was get a head start on these. Because they're all commissions. Yay, do we get a follower?
Hey Darby 337.
Yay, thank you so much for the follow. Let me write that down. Let's see. How do you spell it?
Like it sounds. K Darby 337.
K Darby 337. Welcome. Yay, and hobbyist, how are you? So, not all of this, that's why I wanted to show you this, because yes, I do start, that probably needs to be fixed. I do start a lot of my skin tones with green, but I'm not going to do it this time. So I wanted to show you an alternative, maybe a little faster way, because some of you don't have the kind of time to devote like I do to painting, and you just want to get it done and on the table. You're not looking for studio level quality. Now this is going to be studio level quality because these are commissions, but I just wanted to show you kind of a much quicker way to start it, at least, so that at least you can get right down to the painting part. And because my skin tones sometimes takes a lot longer. Let me write down new followers. Woo! So yeah, that's right, Dingo, you won Nikki Coles. I knew somebody who was here won something. That's awesome. That's right. I remember that. Yes. So let's start on this one since she seems to have the most skin. I guess that fell off, so I'll have to reapply that later. This is the Paladin variant, and I'm guessing the regular Paladin's gonna have some more armor. This is like armor class. What is it? What's a really high armor class? Like 25? Hang on one second. I just realized I need to get some water. I'll be right back.
Dance break.
Like dancing in the corner over there. We get another follow?
2 new follows.
Yes.
804 Applesauce and N7 Merrick.
Awesome. I saw that name. Let's see. Fortunately, nothing is showing up on my screen.
Right there.
There we go. 8X 804X Applesauce. And what was the other one?
N7 Merrick.
N7 Merrick. M-E... Oh,
it's right there.
M-A-R-I-C. Woo! Thank you guys so much for the follows. Let me put a little underscore. Alright, so I have a palette. Been using a dry palette lately. So, it's already got some paint on it, but that's okay. We got another follow.
Nope, Tamarack 928 just subscribed.
Whoa! Thank you so much. Tamarack, one. Let me put this over here. Hopefully you can see that. Yep. T-A-M-A-R-A-K. Oh, there it is. C-K. 928. Woo! Thank you so much, Tamarack. I really appreciate that. Oh, and now I know what's wrong.
N7 Merrick just subscribed.
Oh my goodness, you guys are amazing. Twitch Prime subscribers, you guys are awesome. M-A-R-C. I see. There we go. I'm going to set this little shield aside because we don't want to lose that. I will be the one to lose it. Okay, let's go back to the girl. Oh my gosh, you guys.
Yvonne, try. Not following.
Oh, nice. What was that one? I with an I or an E?
Just wait for it in
Okay.
chat.
I'll wait for it. Hey, Ironheaded, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a while. What have you been up to? It has been a while.
There it is.
Ivana try. VAUNITRI. Awesome. You know what? I have to just stop and thank you guys so much. I've talked about this a little bit in November, but so I've been trying to go for partner for the past month or so, and Twitch finally made what they are going to be like their requirements for partnership. And it turns out it's not necessarily subscribers or, one of the big goals that they want me to hit is an average of 75 viewers per stream. That's a lot over a month. That's over a month. So I have to average. So maybe a couple big streams would help put me over. But I'm telling you guys, every little bit that you guys watch me, it makes such a huge difference. Every follower, everything.
Sharky Brouhaha.
Sharky Brouhaha. You know what, Sharky? I have seen you on other channels, and I'm so happy that you're over here. Thank you so much.
You got 2 more follows, too.
Wow. I mean, see, and this is what the Twitch community is about. It's about, there's a lot of support out there. Sharky Brouhaha, thank you so much, and I love saying your name. Actually, my nickname in high school was Sharky. Sharky Brouhaha. Aha! And then we had Isirius, and they call me Josh 3. Isirius. Oh, well, thank you guys so much for watching the show. IOUS, and then we got some more. It's like a little train now. They call me Josh. Josh 3. Wow.
It's just the alerts catching up.
Okay, the alerts are catching up, thank goodness. Oh my gosh. So, because I already have all my skin tones kind of already mapped out with my... So this is how I did it. I sprayed... I think I sprayed a dark brown on the whole thing. And that was to try to get some of my shadows. And then I layered all the way up to the skin tone color. And then finally did kind of like a little bit of white over the top. And in some spots, like on this, I did... Ooh, my goodness. Well, apparently I need to use a better super glue, because this super glue did not work.
Use the ultraviolet stuff?
Yeah, that's my last resort. I'll use that. But you know what? It's actually I'm glad that fell off, because then we're going to be able to get all of that. Yeah, that's a badonkadonk booty right there.
Is Van Buren just started following?
Is Van Buren. Thank you so much. Eurean. Thank you. Are you any relation to Isirius?
Martin Van Buren?
Isirius? He is. I'm just joking, but anyway. All right, let's get down to some painting. And I see that.
I know, right? This is a paint streaming.
Yeah, it's
some
a paint stream.
Words, things, talk, fail.
Words talk. Critical wounds to arms. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it happens. It happens. But the lucky thing is, as a painter, I know how to fix it. Okay, I need a really little brush, because I'm putting Agric Earth Shade on to get my dark shadows. But the problem is that I want to be able to really control my paint. Let me grab a much smaller brush. This is the one I wanted. This is a 00. It's a Kozlowski. I think I said that right. It's Polish. Kalinski from Poland that I got from Spellcrow. And I'm just going to go in and get all of my really dark shadows, because because that's how we're going to make all those highlights that I already painted on there look better. So what paints do I recommend? Well, I'm being sponsored by Scale 75, so I highly recommend them. And I believe they're still having a 15% off sale on their website. And when that is all done, you'll still be able to use my code as long as it's still active. And my code is Shoshie Rocks, but you can, I believe it's only 10%. For some reason I thought it was more, but it's not. And I also recommend P3, which is by Privateer Press. It's also one of my favorites. You see how I'm just going in there, trying to get that dark lining. And so I said that I'm not doing it for these gals, but why do you normally start with the green base? That's a great question. And the answer is that it's a old master Renaissance kind of technique used by portraiture artists. And I didn't really know why I did it when I first started trying it. I just knew that it worked. And then I started talking to other artists and I found out that the green, it actually has some color theory reasons behind it. And what it does is green, once you start layering over it with your flesh tones, kind of becomes this neutral, cool base. And so you actually want cool shadows and warm highlights, generally, not always, but basically the reasoning behind that is that oh my goodness, this resin is just so brittle. All right, we're gonna set all the little pieces that keep flying off the mini aside. Oh man, I think that let me just test everything to make sure. I obviously used a poor quality super glue on this. It must have been too old. Sometimes also when super glue gets cold, it will lose its bond. Yes, I like Scale 75 a lot as well. Okay. So some of the places that I'm getting my little dark lines here are not going to be quite dark enough for me. I need like underneath her hair, right? That actually looks good. This is how dark I want all the rest to be, but I'm afraid to put too much. I'm going to flip this upside down. First sword is a little bendy. I might need to hit it with a hair dryer. Man. Hopefully we'll have more luck. There we go. See how that's a nice dark shadow under it. She's got a little star necklace. You gave the green undercoat a try. Grimmerman, thank you so much for the subscribe. Wow, you guys are amazing tonight. I really appreciate this. Where's my pen? Thank you. Keep spilling my agrax. Let me see. I have a little tub here. Keep this in so that we don't spill. Don't want to spill the agrax because I'm good at that. I'm a kind of a klutzy painter. I don't know if you guys are or not. I live in fear all the time of spilling my shades. Congrats on my sponsorship. Thank you. Yeah, that's been something that has actually been in the works since, oh my goodness, probably since last ReaperCon, possibly. Not this past one, but the one before that. I met them at the ReaperCon there. Okay, so see these boots here? We're not shading as much on the tops. But I don't know if you can see this. She's got these amazing faces on these boots. I might attempt to do a little bit of non-metallic metal for you guys. So that means I need to go much darker with my shades. So it's actually really good to pre-shade like this. Gotta go bathe the kitties. Okay, we'll see you soon then. That's awesome. Look at these shoes. Holy cow. I'm gonna go ahead and coat that entire boot now with the wash so that I can see everything. Yeah, that's very pretty. She's got lots of little ticky details on these boots, and I wanna capture all of that back here. See this? Ironheaded says, I know an anti-klux idea for your shade paint bottles. Get the cheap flat sponge and cut holes for the bottles. Yes, and I actually have, let me show you this. Bought this. I want to say I got this from either Ronnie or Colby Dean. Look at the cat here. And it's basically it's like a little frame with matte cut circles, and it just holds and it's really heavy, and it's really can't tip it. It's even better than the other thing that I was using, and I love it.
Kick-Ass 13.
Yeah, it is nice.
Following.
It was only like $12 too. Thank you so much, Kaz 13. Hey, Kaz. Thank you. There we go. What does it say about you that you read that as a battle the kitties? Yes. I just need sponsorships from Bondic and Wrathcore. Bondic, I would love them to sponsor me. But Wrathcore is actually, I just talked to him. He's going to be sending me out some holders. And so we are going to be getting some of those to raffle for the channel. He's going to get me a coupon code. I guess that's basically a sponsorship. It's pretty much the same thing that I'm doing with Scale. And then let's see, Dingo says, you almost purchased one of the Wrathcore holders, but you stopped because you remember you're mentioning something about... Yeah,
That's where it's obvious that chat is about 10 seconds behind the video.
Is it? Is that...
Because you were talking about it as he made that comment.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's okay. So I'm just going around all her clothing because there's going to be a shadow. There's going to be a hard shadow everywhere skin touches clothing. Maybe that's a little bit too hard, but we can bring that down. So, and it's because the reason why I'm doing all this pre-shading is because she is wearing very little clothing.
They're Kingdom Death models and they're pinups.
Yeah, and so if I go ahead and do this now, there's not going to be a lot I'm going to need to do to the skin because I've already got it started. I love her hair. She's got these beautiful little curls in it. Wrathcore has opened their sales today. That's awesome. I'm so happy you got one. Yeah. I need to get Bondic to sponsor me. I think he's going to be pretty busy. He's still doing his Kickstarter stuff, so might be something that he might not need either because he's got... I mean, Bondic works for just more than our hobby. So that's why it's so awesome. But he may not need a hobby sponsorship to spread his word because he's already in stores like CVS and stuff. And he's already international because he's, you know, selling in the US and he's Canadian. See this? We're just going back over here. I love that line. This is called the line of beauty. These little S curves. Okay, we've got things coming along nice now. Want to get lots of nice contrast. Hey, Adam NASA. Where's your Kingdom Death painting? This is Kingdom Death right here. We are painting it. And I wanted to ask you guys, so the client said that they really were okay with me kind of doing my own thing, but the one thing they wanted was like, they sort of wanted primary colors, and I'm guessing that means like, you know, not desaturated. They wanted some vivid colors. And what I'd like to ask you guys is, what colors should I use on her to make her stand out? Because she's really not wearing much. You know, I'd like to maybe do some metallic gold or some maybe metallic metal silver. We could try non-metallic silver. See what that looks like. Hey, Obaka TV. Guys, if you haven't followed Obaka TV, he's one of my favorite Twitch DJs. And he is from Germany. How are you? How's it been? I haven't had a chance to watch your show in a while because I've been so busy this November. Strong metallic greens. Ooh, I kind of like that idea. That's a good idea. Red. You think OSL, the sword, have some OSL glow? That's not a bad idea. I just learned to paint swords in a way so they look right, so I might just do a regular sword. Because this isn't a Twilight Knight or anything like that. You're good? Hope you and your family are too. Yep. Mike's here. Mike, go back.
Yes, I'm here.
Yep. Okay.
I know, I saw him.
Okay.
That's a little too fast.
No, yeah. Okay, so do you guys see how I'm getting all my shadows in first? So it's really starting to look nice just like that. Let's see what happens when we paint her, start painting her clothing and see how much she needs to be worked into the skin. So my eye is looking at this and I feel like there needs to be some cool tones here. Yeah, I think green might be cool for a Paladin. I want her to look very holy, so I'm not 100% sure. I think I want like maybe some golds, and somebody said green, so I might kind of find a way to work green into this. I think gold, green, and white might look cool. So, okay, so before I start on that, I'm gonna just the tiniest touch of Meridian Blue. And you'll see why. A little bit. See, just barely anything. And I'm going to thin that out and make a thin glaze. So this, if she's a Paladin, you can paint her like the Paladin color. Yeah, exactly. Intensity green. Okay, so watch this. So in the shadowed areas, I'm going to put this turquoise. Just enough to cool things down in the shadows. Right? Make it hopefully show up on camera. If you can't see it, let me know, Mike.
You're good.
Okay, so it's very faint, but it kind of mixed, your eye mixes with the skin and then with the turquoise, and it makes sort of like a grayish purple. And then we got to smooth out that tea stain right there. Okay, let's see if there's other places. You do need a mini of mine. I have a Deadpool mini. If you want, maybe you could commission me, Obaka. I could paint that Deadpool for you, and you could have a Shoshie's Magnificent Obaka mini.
That would be so sweet.
I know.
We could even go to Germany to deliver it, I think.
That'd be awesome. He's like, yeah. I have a Deadpool mini that I got. It's from Night Models. Yep. So sometimes Obaka dresses up in a Deadpool cosplay when he does his DJing. It's really awesome. Yeah, just send me a message and I'll tell you how we can do it. Do a little cross promotion.
We're probably kidding about the coming to Germany.
Yeah, I would love to come to Germany, but yeah, I've never been to Hamburg.
At the Painting the Miniature Forum, you'll definitely do that.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just putting that turquoise in areas that have a little bit of cool shadow, and that's like in between her legs, under her booty. You got a new cosplay for your Deadpool? That's awesome. I'll have to come see. You gotta live a little. We went to Germany this summer. It was ausgezeichnet. Is that the right word, Mike?
Pretty close. It's the right word, but pronunciation.
Ausgezeichnet. How do you say it?
Ausgezeichnet.
Gezeichnet.
That's a little bit overpronounced, but...
Okay. Tamarack says you may commission me for the father and son. Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that's a really special mini for a lot of people. Okay, can you guys see that blue? It just really kind of put a little bit underneath her. It also kind of helps with the shadows. It helps make the shadows look darker. The trick is to make sure you don't get too many lines, or else you'll end up having these little tea stains all over the place that you have to smooth out later. Skin is my jam. See, that already looks better than with just the pure airbrush. What are you doing, Mike? I can hear it. No, it's okay. All right. Are you sure? Now he's second guessing. Well, we'll see. If I do paint an Obaka mini, I will tell you. See this line? We got to get rid of that line. There we go. All right, so next, need a little, go the same way where we just barely use anything. Little magenta. Booty. Yep. Now, use even less of this because red is an extremely strong color. And it will overpower everything. And it will tea stain on you really bad too. So red is going to go on like elbows. Right? Joints. Maybe a little bit on the booty. Just a little bit. Okay. So let's see. Let's put a little bit more. I think just a little bit up here, and pull this. We're going to glaze that down just to give it a little readiness. Booty, booty, booty. Do you see how this is already starting to look a little bit more alive? The red makes it look a little bit more lifelike. You get a follow, Mike?
Squizgar.
Squizgar.
And Sish Fishy. This Fishy's in chat.
Okay.
Squizgar is. I don't think I saw it come through yet.
Yeah. Oh, I see it. 1 C-I-C-H Fishy. Woo! Thank you so much.
Obaka's hosting.
Aw, thank you so much for the host, Obaka TV. Yes. The only problem with this palette is it stuff dries on it super fast. So we're gonna put a little on his shoulders, right? See how that the red and the cool and the it just makes her look more alive. I see a little crack. Might have to go back and fill that with some Bondic. Let me try that now. So this is my lovely Bondic gun that I got with my Kickstarter reward. And it comes out of here. And we're going to just touch it. Fill that little line. See? And then we're going to shine the light on it with the UV ray for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3,
Allie
4.
001 700 is not following.
Thank you so much for the follow. Allie07, what was it?
001 700.
ALLY 071 700.
001
Zero.
700.
Oh, zeros. Oops. Okay, I messed that all up. Allie 0071 700. Oh.
001.
Oh, I found it. I see it. I see it. I'm gonna try it again. Oh, it's one eye. It's Ali. 01 700. Ah, so thank you so much for the follow. Sorry about getting your name wrong. It's like the amalgate. Exactly. You know what, Silvernay? That's exactly what it is. And you can see right now it's already ready to paint. So let me get a little flesh color here. Yeah, I love this stuff. It's from Canada.
Derpy Durka
But you can
is
get
not
it.
following.
You can get it in the U.S. pretty easily. Derpy Durpa?
Durka.
Derpy Durka? Wow, look at all these followers, people. Derpy.
Hype.
Yeah, we need some hype for you guys. Hype, hype, hype. D-E-R-K-A, I'm hoping. Did I get that right? Yep. No, D-I. And with a U. You're not pronouncing these right, Mike. Blaze your eyes. You're so amazing. I want to just welcome everybody who's just followed me to our community. And you sent me a link, Silvernay. Let me take a peek at it. Happy holiday. Let's see. It did not send me to anything. It sent me to like a redirect link. It was a bad link. I don't know what it did. Let me try. Yeah, it's not sending me to the right links, Silver. Now I don't know what's going on. Okay, so over here, she's got a little bit of a gap on her shoulder. Stuff. Go. And then that'll smooth all of this out. That back on. You've been watching for a few minutes, painters, this evening, and yours are by far the tiniest. Yes, it is tiny. These are 28 or 30 millimeter. Really teeny. Like, just let me show you. This is my fingernail, and that's her head. We're gonna paint it. Okay, let me try this new link, Silver Nail. Okay. Oh my goodness. I cannot. No, Silver Nail, that is not appropriate. I'm not going to tell you what she just linked. Not safe for work. All right, I'm not clicking any more of your stuff, Silver Nail. Sorry. It's so bad. Man. All right, let me get out some more of this. No, don't. I'm not responsible. It was not from what I saw. I saw people doing things, so it was not a girl in a bikini armor.
Was there anatomy?
There was anatomy. Yeah, be careful what you link on the internet. Funny.
Oh, yeah.
Did you click it?
No.
Oh.
He didn't send it to me.
Okay.
No, there's just been things like internet memes that I didn't know what they were, and I Googled them.
Oh.
And at least once, that was a horrible, horrible,
yeah,
horrible mistake.
Yeah. Right here in between, we're going to put a little bit of color for life. See there. And then again on the shoulder blades. You know what? I just realized I got out some of this. You're looking at it and it's not even... Okay, well, I swear to God, I saw something completely different than what you're telling me. And the first link was not even a good link, so I don't know. I'm covering the Bondic with the paint. And what's nice about it is that it covers really well. And you often can't even tell. Yeah, rule 34. Mike, it says that I'm speed painting Kingdom Death pinups, but I'm not speed painting tonight. I'm just regular painting. Yeah, if I were
fixed.
Yes, if I were speed painting, this would not look so good. Now I've got a little bit of yellow. This is where we're going to come in with some highlights. Put a little bit of that. This one you can use a little bit more of because it's a little bit more transparent. And I'm going to put this wherever sunlight is going to be. Right? And again, this will also give it a little bit more lifelike light. And a little bit over her abdomens right here. Abdomen. Abdominiums.
British.
Yeah. See, we're starting to get. The only problem is I think we need a little bit, because there's bone right here, so we need a little bit of anywhere that bone is coming close to the skin. We need a little bit more red. And what it'll do is it'll mix with your eye with the blues and with the yellows and with the different colors to make what basically looks like a more natural, realistic skin tone. You've been following me for a while and you didn't know that I was Twitch streaming? That's awesome. I'm so glad you found me. Hey, Bug King. Give me a second. I'm wearing a sweater on a sweater dress. I'm kind of warm. Let's get some more paint out because we got paint drying like so fast. I put a little bit on her cheekbone. I gotta take glasses off for this. Let's see. Hopefully you'll be able to see this. Put a little bit on her bottom lip. She's got a little bit of a pouty bottom lip, which is pretty. Yep. A little bit on this side. Okay. Make sure. Now that I can see without my glasses on, I can see I need to go back and smooth things a little bit more. So I'm gonna get out. Let's see, I need my lightest color. Let's do a little bit of ivory. A lot bit of ivory. How's that? A little water to thin that out. And then a little bit of, this is Cardiff flesh. No, I don't want Cardiff flesh. I want this one, Midland flesh. A little bit lighter. I'm gonna mix those two together to get an even lighter pale flesh color. Pale skin color, rather, not flesh color. Okay. And the glasses are back on so I can read chat. Did I move my camera all the way over? Did I? Yeah, there we go. It's okay, Silver Nail. I believe you. It's just something went wrong with the link or something. And even if you did, I wouldn't be mad. I am painting Kingdom Death after all. Okay, so that makes a bigger, I like that a lot better right there. Smoothing that out. We're doing highlights now of the skin. Think about where light is going to hit. You saw the image that they referred to, the anime picture is cool. The site had some ads that needed ad blocker. Okay, that was what I saw. That was the only thing that I saw, was the ads. So I apologize. I just looked and I was like, oh, not for me right now. No biggie. I will take another look in a minute since you said I needed to scroll down a little bit and we'll look at it. Yes, that would be better. These see how fast this type of, if you use the airbrush, you don't need to do as much work. And you can get sort of a smooth skin tone look much quicker. Got to come back in and make some modifications like highlights and shadows a little bit. I'm licking my brush a bunch because I want to make sure to get this smooth enough quickly enough. Go. Let's do this side. And this side. I'm pushing the paint into the recesses. We have that highlight right next to that shadow. Same thing with here. Her belly button's a shadow, and so that means it gets a bright highlight right by it, but a small one. Yay! Do we get a follower, Mike?
It was
Matchsticks Man.
Matchsticks Man.
Matchstick Man. Yep.
Matchstick.
No problem. Let's see. I'm running out of paper, so I'm going to go back over here. Matchstick Man. Go. Do I ever hang out with the R Mini Painting Discord? I actually do. It's just been a while. I've been really crazy busy lately. A lot of my usual habits have kind of been all disrupted. Lately, I've been watching Alaskan bush people on YouTube. It's sort of like junk food TV. And it's the perfect thing that you just don't need to pay too much attention to, but that's like entertaining enough to listen to. And I've been really like binging that show a lot lately, so I haven't been socializing as much. No, I didn't do the olive this time, Rick. Rick here. That's why I was on this. I just did this. I did skin. I think I did skin tone and I did white. This is the same thing that I did for my Salamanca. And I wanted to see how it would look on smaller models and see if it would work. And so far, I think I'm okay with it. I'm getting a little bit of lines, but I think it's gonna be okay. Might need a little bit of more wash to smooth things out. Okay, and then yeah, so this part is like a cylinder, so we're gonna put the highlight right down the middle and then smooth the edges out. See that? We didn't use the green on this at all. And I basically wanted to show just there's so many different ways to do skin tones, and there's no wrong way if it looks how you want it to look. And so I really like this color. And that's the other thing, is by seeing me do different ways of doing skin tones, it kind of shows you there's still kind of similarities to everything I do. All right, so Baka, you have a good night. Auf Wiedersehen und...
Tschüss, ciao. Bye-bye.
No.
Just because he's from Hamburg doesn't mean he can't understand those.
What?
Just because he's from Hamburg doesn't mean he doesn't understand
True,
those.
but I think only little girls say baba.
What?
Right?
Only what?
Only little girls say baba?
No. If you just say baba, yes.
Okay.
But you don't. You say all three together.
All right, I'm going to look at Silver Nail's picture without ads and see if that looks better. Much better. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. I really like that, Silver Nail. Let's go with that. I'm totally going to do that.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, so you guys want me to try non-metallic metal on her boots? I'm not good at it.
Make sure you enunciate.
What did I say? Boobs?
Well, just...
Oh, it sounded like I said boobs.
Yeah, baby.
Bootsa.
Boots.
Do you want me to try non-metallic metal on her boots? Yes. Yay. Redeemed. You are redeemed. And I'm totally using your color scheme now. So there you go. Alright. I'm just going to put a little caveat here. I am a noob when it comes to non-metallic metal. I kind of get the idea of it. But honestly, I don't know much about it. So I'm going to try it. And we'll see how it goes. I'm scared though, because I've honestly, maybe I should just do metallic metal. Maybe I could do kind of a hybrid. Let's see if I could do that. Let's do a hybrid. We will do metallic metal with non-metallic metal shades and some highlight. Well, we might have to do non-metallic metal anyway because I cannot find my pig iron. We'll just do it. This is Iron Hole Gray. It's a very cold gray-green color. I'm going to get out a lot more than that because it's going to dry out on me if I don't.
The badger.
Hey, Major
has
Dodo.
followed.
Look at that. What's a ute? What is a ute? A
Two utes.
Two utes. Is that what we're talking about?
I have no idea.
Okay. So I'm kind of paying attention.
Oh, actually, he's quoting the movie I'm quoting.
Oh, he is? Okay. So I'm going to start shading with this gray in all the spots that I want darkest because if I start and do it too dark too quickly, it won't look good. So I'm using the white. This is kind of like a watercolor technique. I'm using the white of the base color come through. And I have no idea if this is going to work out because I have not ever done non-metallic metals. I am taking a bunch of classes this year about non-metallic metals, so it's probably good if I get some practice. Just do metallic and practice non-metallic off stream. Don't listen, but I can't find it. I can't find my colors. I was gonna do metallic, and then I was like, "Where's my pig iron? It's missing." That's okay. We will just do this. We'll be brave. Paint bravely, as Matt DiPietro says. Which I love that. I love that slogan. Okay, do you see how I glaze? Lots of glazing. Doesn't look like metal yet. Okay. I'm telling myself this. Ah! I can always go over it with metals, right? Right? How are you, Dodo? I haven't seen you in a long time. Actually, I did see you. You were... I saw a clip of you recently on Flickster's page. Dodo is another streamer who you should give a follow to if you like colorful Aussie swearing and more Kingdom Death minis and all kinds of stuff. He paints all kinds of stuff. He's like me. He paints a lot of different things. Okay. Slowly glazing. See that dark line? I don't want that. We need to glaze it out. I'm spit blending. I know it's gross, but it's okay. I won't tell. 93 Fahrenheit in Australia. Dang. That's hot as, mate.
A dingo ate your baby.
No, I knew he was going to do that. No, he always embarrasses me in front of the Australians.
Hey, you did it first.
But I did not use the accent. I just used...
No, you did.
No, I didn't.
There's a little bit.
I
You
said
inflected.
mate.
You inflected.
No, because that's how you say mate. You see, he said, "Oh God, Mike." They don't even have true dingoes in Australia anymore. They've bred with all the wild dogs, and now they're not even around anymore. I'll goon you, mate. That's an inside joke, because goon is actually like kind of like cheap alcohol in Australia, which is like kind of like Boone's Farm. And so one of our friends, Echo, I taught him a bunch of Australian slang, and he learned to say it all wrong. So he would say stuff like, "I'll goon you." I'm not going to say any of the other stuff he used to say too. Alright, I'm starting to be a little happier with this. I don't really know what I'm doing, honestly, guys. I just want to make sure this stuff is interesting looking. Oh, she's got, you know what? She's got some, let's do this. She has, I'm going to show you how to do transparent hose. She's got these stockings back here. We'll make them gray for all intents and purposes.
Thank you for saying it correctly.
I know. So irritating when people get that wrong. And I'm gonna, we highlighted, we shaded with the gray, and then we're gonna do a glaze of this skin tone, and then we're gonna glaze back over it with the gray again, but not where her calf is sticking out, because then it will not look as transparent. See that? Now she's got some little stockings on back here. See, when you make a mistake, make it look like it's on purpose. So that wasn't, those weren't originally going to be stockings because I originally thought that was part of her boot. But now I see the error of my ways. And we make it look on purpose. Non-metallic metal silver, you have to start with black and work your way up. Okay. But so this is stocking anyway. We'll go back on the black. Back in this front part. Here is my black. I'm gonna have Silvernail tell me because she's got really good ideas, and I'm being a derp tonight. I think I've got like a little bit of stage fright because I haven't done non-metallic metal, much less non-metallic metal on stream. So you're seeing edgy Shoshie here being very nervous. Okay. So we'll work that up to gray, maybe? I'm guessing. You only know what's yeah. Well, I have I don't, like I said, I don't do non-metallic, so any help. In fact, give Silvernail, give her 5 points. Because she's been very helpful with me with ideas. Helpful students. There we go. I need to get ad blockers because I getting. Okay. I'm going to do all of the darkest bits because yeah, that's actually looking really nice. Sometimes, even if it doesn't look exactly, I think, who was it? I don't know if it was Slow Fuse. Somebody just said, make it look cool. It might have been Genuine. You know, there's not like a wrong way to do it if it looks cool. I'm just going to try to make it look cool. Yeah, I'm going to watch those Iron-Headed. I like to catch him live sometimes, but he streams at the same time as me, so. Okay, let's go on this side. Back over here. I like that really dark contrast. Gotta keep it centered. Flickster just got a brand new camera mic, and it's like a super high def camera, and he also, because of the way so he runs on battery. So he doesn't always know how long he's gonna have to stream.
Okay.
But it's so vivid and you can see everything. And I also like it because he doesn't have to have the camera is ridiculously in my way right now. And he doesn't have the camera in his way anymore. Because it's on some sort of other
$200 and we can solve that.
I know. Well, something to think about.
Les Bursley, not following.
Les! I thought you were already following me. Les Bursley, guys, is such an amazing painter. I don't know if you,
Shamrock
Yay.
the Third is not following.
Thank you. Oh, Les. Yeah, it does look sharp. So, Les, I'm trying to paint non-metallic metal, and I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just going in and thinking, like, this is where the dark spots are. Okay, and I'm just going to fake it. But I was wondering if you have any tricks. Yeah, Les Bursley. Just a sweet guy. Really, and I'm hoping that he's going to start streaming, but That was a little bit of a rumor a while back. I don't know if you were going to do that or not. But I followed you. Oh, Steel City Jason started following. Did I miss someone else, Mike?
I
I
don't
must have. Or maybe just now. Steel City.
Yeah, you missed. Us personally, Steel City Jason. Shamrock the Third.
Shamrock the Third.
Shamrock underscore.
Underscore. I'm not gonna do that.
Shamrock
Oh,
underscore.
There we go. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for following me, Shamrock and Steel City and Les. We're just kind of trying to fake non-metallic metal right now because I was raised on Privateer Press, and for the longest time, Privateer Press did metallic metals because that was what Mike McVeigh did. You're looking at starting a stream. That's awesome. Well, let me know once you do, and I will try to make sure to watch you. I need to learn all the tricks. All right, I need more black. This is P3. Same R black. Probably put more out. There we go. Fell through because you got that job. Yeah, that's right. Well, hey, at least that's money, huh? And streaming does take time. Oh, show.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Okay, I'm gonna take my glasses off because all this guy's little like face down here needs like 002 blending.
Edge Knight just started following.
Aw. Hold on 1 second. Alright. Write that down. K-N-I-G-H-T. Welcome to the channel. Okay. Ooh, that didn't taste good. I would avoid licking brushes if you can. Put a little bit of anywhere there's going to be a little shadow. That. Might as well make it a little darker. We can lighten it later. And then, so lighting, where is it coming from? It's coming from this side. So we're going to do a shadow from the top here, I think. Like that. Like I said, I'm making it up. I just know that the highlight goes on the bottom. That's about all I know. We might fix that. Tiny, tiny details. This honestly might be the most freaky detailed thing I've painted for you guys.
What was the flesh tone color you started with?
So it was Tan Skin by Reaper, and then I kind of built up with a little bit of white added over time to the airbrush until I got it almost to like white, and so that was the final color. And then we just, right before, you know, I started painting her boots, we glazed in magenta, a little bit of what's this? Meridius Blue, Murderous Magenta, Meridius Blue, and Moldy Ochre. So these are the primaries here, and if you mix these with white and you mix them in the right formula, you'll get skin tones. You don't even need to buy skin tones if you have these in white and black. But that's another story. Oh no. Wait. Good, that was just a little spot. Okay. All my paint, look at this, it dries so fast. There's a little blob of turquoise that's bugging me under her. And I'm just gonna glaze it.
personally just subscribed.
Aw, Les, you're so awesome. Now you'll definitely get alerts that I'm gonna come on. Les, I'm trying to go for a partner, and the thing is they have new wait, there we go. They have new requirements, and you need an average of 75 viewers over a month. An average of 75 people watching me at one time, which I think I've come close, but I've never quite.
Well, you definitely aren't averaging that much.
No, I'm averaging about 40 or 50 right now, which is good, but it's not what you need for partner. So, every little subscription, every subscriber helps. All right, let's see. We got some good contrast now. Now we need some lighter colors. We're trying to do silver, so I don't know. I think I need like a cold blue. Let's try this. This is Underbelly Blue. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is the right color. I just gotta stir it real. Trying to do silver. Buy me dinner first, at least. All right, we're gonna attempt this blue color. I don't know if this is gonna be good mid-tone or not. Yeah, the Reapers go through airbrush great. They're really nice. They're really smooth. They're very matte too. So, if that's something you're looking for, okay. Take my glasses off since this is tiny. And I'm gonna pretend that this blue is a white. It's actually going to be taking the place of my lightest highlight, but then my final highlight's actually going to be white. See if I can base coat this with this blue. Get all the flesh tones be gone. Kind of covered in flesh tones right now. A little bit of gray because that's
GMH Rabbit just subscribed.
Oh, awesome. Yes, you guys, I mean, look at these lists. These are the people who followed me. These are the people that have subscribed, and everybody, every person counts. When you're trying to get a viewership of average of 75 over a month, every one of you is a little angel for me. Okay, can you say that name again for me, Mike?
JMH Rabbit.
Thank you so much for the subscription. I mean, it really does mean a lot. And the nice thing is that once I reach partnership, I'll get a little bit bigger of a percentage of that subscription money. So a little bit more of that will be going to me to help for the stream. We'll be able to get better camera like Flick, be able to have better equipment. And I will, it will all go back to you guys. So that was another follow?
It was JMH Rabbit.
Okay.
He subscribed before he followed.
That's so awesome. Thank you so much.
Inubus13 just subscribed.
Oh.
And following.
Oh, thank you so much for both of those. Now how do you spell that one?
INUBIS13.
Anubis13. Thank you so much. Again, like I said, I mean, it really helps. And it feels like there's a lot of people watching today, so that also, Uh-oh, and this one. You have to tell me what that one said, Mike. Welcome to the class. Les uses a 2-to-1 mix of water and alcohol. Oh, for flow improver? Yeah. You gotta... Les really knows his airbrush stuff. In fact, most of the stuff that I learned from him if I didn't learn it from just trial and error. But yeah, I've used a very similar mix. I have this concoction. I call it my cocktail, and it's basically a little bit of thinner, a little bit of flow improver, and a little bit of medium. And it's like just like a squirt of each of those into my paint until it reaches the right consistency. There we go. There's some gray. Let's get some blue over here because this is highlights. Just normal alcohol. That's awesome. I'm really glad to hear that you're getting back into some kind of engagement with the hobby, Les. We need you. We need your wisdoms.
Hey, look.
Aw, can you guys see this cat? Can you click over there, Mike? See? Like laying over Mike's shoulder like a towel. What a sweetie. Do I find that if there's any benefits to using a dry palette? So for me, it's just so that I can show you guys how much I'm thinning things. So for instance, like when I'm thinning, you can't really, because I don't have a palette cam. That's another thing I'll be able to get, is a palette cam. With the wet palette, it was just too big and cumbersome to try to put, so I don't use a dry palette that much. And when I was streaming, I was just using a wet palette, but now I switched to dry just to see if I would be able to show you guys anything different. I'm always keeping my viewers and my followers in mind, you know, because I'm not just here painting for myself. I'm painting for my audience and to help you guys grow and achieve your goals with your painting. I teach in real life. I substitute teach, and today I substitute taught for an art teacher, and it was a lot of fun. And then I reminded myself, oh yeah, that's right, I'm Twitch streaming today, so I'll get to teach again. You know, that doesn't look too bad. It's interesting. It's kind of a white metal almost. Well, we'll see. We'll see if we can get some more crisp. I think the thing with the non-metallic metal is you can go with much more edgy edges. Is that right? Is that a thing? Get this little going over here. When I don't have my glasses on, you gotta read chat to me more, Mike, so that I don't miss anything and I'm not just like talking to myself. I'm gonna do anyway, but okay. Grab some more gray. Is anybody saying anything?
Nope.
Okay, good. Okay. I think non-metallic metal might be one of those techniques that does better with a wet palette. You can get your transitions a little bit more smooth. That's my educated guess.
Silvernail says that watching people paint makes calculus homework less pain.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Mini
Calculus.
Painter Inc. says,
Mini Painter
hi.
Inc. Hey!
Yeah.
My mini painter ink. Mini
Almost
painter ink.
Sab
What?
says harsher transitions like cell shading makes non-metallic metals look better with a lot of contrast. Not cheating, I swears.
Haha.
Iron-headed. How are the scale 75 yellows and or the scale color yellows?
They're very transparent. I think there are other yellows that I like a little better, but you know, every line has some paints that you just, you know, can take or leave.
Iron-headed says, oh yeah, heavy thinning with a wet palette for non-metallic metals.
Yeah.
Steel City Jason. Sitting here painting Shadespires figs. Wish I was working on my Kingdom of Death monster though. Tongue face.
Okay, we just gave her a hard shadow right there to see what that would do. I'm not hating it, so that's good. I need to put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Any thoughts, guys? Like I said, might need to go back and forth with it a little bit. Highlight at the bottom. You got your Shadespire Skellies? Oh, nice. I don't really know what Shadespire is, so you can tell me. Better. I think that's much better.
Silvernail says I should finish my Phoenix some year.
Yeah. You know, you and me too, because I started the Phoenix and I got partway through it and it's so big. And it's just kind of overwhelming as well.
All yellows are super transparent, but you can add a little white. I'll give it more pigment density.
Yeah, I like GW yellows are really nice. But I just don't buy GW because it's very expensive. What is that, Mike? Those coins?
Van Hammer 73 not following.
Woohoo! Thank you so much for the follow. Let me write that down in a second.
Odkai is now following.
Wow. Write you guys down. People like Kingdom Death apparently. Van.
Everybody's getting their stuff.
Hammer. Everybody's getting their stuff? Yeah, that's true. Everybody's getting their Kingdom Death stuff. Okay, I kind of like that boot, but it's not... We don't have the final white highlight yet that makes it really pop. And there we go. Let's attempt. Where's the white?
Don't worry, Tamarack, you might have a kabillion Kingdom Death to paint, but you'll learn and get practice as you go.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna use this
Shoey Owl. Or
Shoshie Owl. Oh, hey, how are you? Joey bought a model from me a long time ago. If that's the Shoei I think it is. Yay. Alright, this is called Sickly White. It's a very cold white. If it doesn't work, I'm going to go back to the Mara White, but let's see how that works. You have a kabillion KDM. Let's see how this looks right here. Ooh, I like that. It doesn't quite look like metal, but it does. It looks interesting. I think that's what I'm missing is the super high bright highlights. Contrast. That's my problem is I want to make everything kind of ambient, and I'm not used to strong contrasts. Oh, my cat. No, get away. He's on my desk. How's that look? Does that look like metal yet? Not quite. Try more black. Is it fun? Are you guys having fun watching me be uncomfortable? Uncomfortably attempting something I'm not at all familiar with. The nice thing about this is that thin enough, if I don't like it, I can just go over it with the metal. Let's smooth that out a little bit. That's not terrible. Let me see how that looks. Ooh, that's very contrasty. Choo, 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 choo. I don't know. What do you guys think? You like that? It is scary. I just I'm questioning myself the whole time. I push it all the way to black. Very scary. Well, and also to do it on stream while you've got people watching you and, you know, wondering if you're gonna mess it all up. Now, each one of these little, there's like a little vents in these boots, like little cuts. Each one of those needs a stark, bright highlight on top of it, or yeah, or maybe underneath it. No, yeah, underneath it. Because I keep forgetting highlights are so weird with non-metallic. Try that. You almost have to, I mean, you have to kind of think like almost like a 2D. So that's the thing about non-metallic metal. It's a 2D style put on a 3D model. And that's kind of what I was doing with the Verdaccio. But you have to sort of think in a 2D way of how would I paint this. Actually, that looks pretty good. Not bad. It's really good, actually. This pressure seems perfect on all the socials. Makes mistakes. How he learned. Don't fear. Thank you, Zab. Give Zab 5 points. I needed that encouragement. You guys are so awesome.
Continue for about another half hour, Pocky Lips.
Yep. Hey, Pocky Lips. Oh my gosh, that's such a great name. My daughter loves Pocky. Okay. A little bit more highlight up here. Move that out. I feel pretty good about it. It looks really good from a distance, and it actually doesn't look too bad from far away or for close up either, because when I take my glasses off I can see everything pretty well. These little tails. Now, the only problem with these little bitty brushes is that the paint will dry. If you're in Australia, forget about it. Forget about it. Dodo, how do you use Flow Improver? Is Dodo still here?
I don't know.
I don't think he's still here, but Flow Improver is kind of a must in some countries. Neat. I really like that. Okay, let's see if we can blend it a little bit. Woohoo! All right. I'm gonna call that good enough. Sometimes it's just got to be good enough. Just you don't want to keep going and then mess it up. Now I'm gonna look at that. Let's see. So the model that the Silver Nail sent me, she's got like white, silver, blue, and then her sword has gold on it. She's like sort of a she's a paladin. Let's do her tank top because that's absolutely going to be white, and that I'm going to highlight with. We're going to mix a little gray and a little bit of thickly white, except for my gray already dried out. Also, if you want me to answer questions directly, make sure you put at Shoshie's Mini so either Mike or me will see that you're trying to ask me something. Sometimes it's difficult to...
Especially when chat's busy like tonight.
Chat's pretty busy tonight. It's great. This is how I need it. This is how it needs to be every night that I stream, so we can make partner and get all kinds of goodies. So speaking of it, if I make partner, I'm going to do some massive giveaways. Because I'm sponsored by Scale 75 now. For those of you guys who've never seen my channel, you've got this list of new followers. I'm sponsored by Scale 75. I want to show you real quick. I've got some paint sets to give away, but not tonight. This is the Scale 75 Fantasy and Games on Natural Flesh set. Look at these beautiful colors. This is actually a very nice set to use on regular skin tones because you've got such a wide range of all these colors. These two are kind of your regular peachy colors. You've got sort of like the turquoise I talked about, the yellow I talked about, the magenta, and then you've got your two greens, right, that you need. Everything you need to do some really amazing flesh tones. So I might be giving that away over the month. We'll see. And then this one, this is called the Fantasy and Games Shades of Doom. And it's all for doing non-metallic metal. You do non-metallic metal blues, steels. It's for kind of that fantasy quality. You can do, there's some rust colors. Really pretty. Where am I streaming at? Who's chilling in the background? We are in our living room. It's a little dark, and during the daytime you'll be able to see a lot more because the sun comes right through this picture window next to me. This is my lovely husband Mike. He is my tech guy pretty much. He helps me with all of my amazing tech stuff. Okay, I'm gonna pull this down here and get this gray because I'm gonna start out her tank top with gray, not white, because we're gonna build up to white. And she's just got next to nothing. This thing is so small. We've already got it pre-shaded, so we don't want to hit any of those shadows. See that? Boobies. You are unfamiliar with Kingdom Death, I would say it's a mature audience only. I would say it's M for mature. There's some content in it of anatomy. And it's like a horror game basically. It's really fun. If you've ever played Dark Souls, it's sort of like a board game that's like Dark Souls because you die a lot. You fight boss monsters, get the resources, and then I messed that up big time. Hold on. Oh, that can become some of the shadow on her back, but that's okay. We're gonna go back over that with a little white anyway. Got little tiny undies on back here. The undies. Okay. And we'll do the tops of her stockings white as well. Like that. Very pretty.
Chucky Brouhaha has a long thing for
Okay,
you.
I'm gonna read it. Give me 1 second here. Glasses on. By the way, Shoshie, I just came across this mini maker called Raging Heroes. Yes, Raging Heroes is a very cool company. I've painted some of their stuff. Looks like they just make minis for substituting in other games or solely for painting. That's exactly right. They're Malizariah, Lust Elves Matriarch, and Ascended Sister Erzabel. I think I've painted Erzabel. Great Seraphim looks sick. You should definitely give them a look. Yeah, I've painted them. A friend of my, one of my clients, had me paint some Raging Heroes for his Frostgrave warband. He did a whole warband full of cool looking girls.
Frequency Demon just started following.
Yay, Frequency Demon. Yeah, the pronunciation's tricky. This may be the record for followers, guys. Frequency record for followers without having a host. I've had a couple like small hosts. Demon. This is a lot. How many people? 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, we only need one more, guys, and we'll have 20 new followers. Who's going to be my next 20th follower for the night? So close. All right, let's paint. Let's see this is the sickly skin. I'm going to just paint the highlights, and I'm going to make them relatively small because it will actually make it look whiter. We do that. See how that works? Tiny little bra bandage thing that she's got on. It's armor class 30. Right?
Huh?
I'm just kidding. I said it was armor class 30, Mike.
Sorry, I'm tired.
Okay, and there's a nice shadow right here, so we want to put the highlight close to it. See? There. The rest stays gray. Oh, wait. Let me smooth that out. Looks kind of weird. Looks kind of warped. You were checking out some Kickstarters and they ran... Yeah, they do run one. Just made a faux... Oh, thank you, Les. You can link it. But you need to whisper it to Mike or me and we'll
Cutter Tibbs not following.
Thank you so much, Cutter Tibbs. Yeah, whisper it to Proto Maker. Cutter, you just became my 20th follower of the night. Gift Cutter Tibbs 5 points for being helpful to the stream. Woo! Helpful students. That is awesome. So we have chat currency here, and then sometimes when we do our giveaways, you end up using your chat currency to be able to buy tickets. Mike has 529 stars. That's the other thing. You can do exclamation point stars to find out how many you have, because you're gaining them as you sit in the chat. All you have to do is be here and you get the points, which is awesome because we definitely need your bodies here.
Right.
There we go. Sorry, I just wanted to. I can't see it over there. There we go.
He's looking there.
Did Lester send you an image, Mike?
No.
Let me see if he sent it to me. He didn't send it to me yet either. I need to specialize. Yeah, I guess I need to. That's true. People like my Kingdom Death. Well, it doesn't help, or it doesn't hurt that Kingdom Death often retweets and lets people know that I'm going to be streaming. Okay. Let's see. What's going to be... We're going to make the inside of this belt blue. Because
They're not in the mic.
Hold on. The Signar blue base. This is to give her that Paladin feel to her. Yeah, I think you're right. I think Kingdom Death does really well. But I have a lot of it to paint, so that's good. Alright, I'm gonna go in here. Pick out all the blue. Cute. Might need to be lighter. Sometimes I get like a little bead of water on the end of my paint, in the end of my paintbrush, and it gets difficult to control, so I have to be careful. Okay, and then this right under her arm. And she's got some bracers on as well, which I think I'm going to paint the inside of those blue as well. Then we can do some more silver, maybe some gold, we'll see. We'll do the gold on her sword for sure. I am friends with a guy in Germany. His name is Dirk Stiller. And he is known as the Brush Guy on Facebook, and he recently sent me a model, a Kingdom Death model actually, the Order Knight, and he painted it in non-metallic metal so I can look at it and get some ideas. Yay!
Mafu now following.
Mafu! I've seen your name before. Let's see. Hey, how do I spell it? M-E-H-F-O-O?
Yep.
Mefu. Okay, and Les just sent me an image, I believe. Hold on, let me check. Yes. Copy. Yes. This is the image that Les just sent. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I was close. I need to have more darks though. A lot more darks. I was closer on this side. That's why this side looks better. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Les. That's fantastic. Where did you get that? Where did you get that reference? Did you do that? So helpful. See if I can do that over here. I'm really good at copying. If somebody else has some non-metallic reference I can just copy, that's going to be easier for me than trying to make it up. I don't know how people just make up non-metallic metal. I really don't. Pretty. And there are some darks here. You're the same, you need to create your own references to copy? Yeah. That's smart. Love that. On that side, that looks really nice. Oof, I love it. See, I don't have Photoshop skills, so I can't do it. All right, Almost Ab, thank you so much for the encouragement. I really, really appreciated it tonight. I'm serious. Even artists that, you know, that you think are, you know, relatively decent skilled have insecurities and have moments of where they need to be bold too. I'm really happy with that. Gave me a couple links to share with chat. Okay, let me check Silvernail. Ooh, those are pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna share that. Cut. This is from Silvernail. And is this your work? And you sent me another one. Oh, that one says mature content, so I'm not gonna share that one. I have to sign in to see that one even. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, is it because it's Raging Heroes? Yeah, I don't know why it says that. But DeviantArt is very picky, so that's probably why. It's probably fine. If I just don't want to share it just because I just want to keep my chat links clean, if that's okay. Maybe I'll have a chance to look at it later and we can share it in the server, web server. Says the top. She's not topless. She has a bra on. There are no inappropriate. I could show this to my grandma. I could. If she was alive. Okay. What else? We need more black. It was funny when I went to losing my voice. Hold on one second. When I went to go put the title in and I went to write Katie Pinups, Twitch gave me some kind of like warning. It said, make sure you only share stuff that you would share with your grandma. So I took out the word pinups. I guess that got flagged, which I was surprised about. It was funny. Which is picky. There we go. Ooh, that's nice. I'm not loving that blue, so let me see. Let's do the Meridian. No, that's not. That's green. Let's do the Meridius blue on top. Wait, one resource you found for non-metallic metal is steampunk painting man. Yes, you know what? I keep meaning to get that. It's supposed to be really good. There we go. That's much brighter. We'll put that on there. A little bit of turquoisey blue. Accent my regular blue. That's pretty. I really like that. What are some good communities or pages that you could follow to keep up on KDM? So you can go on Facebook and go to the By Lanterns Light Facebook page and just make sure to answer the questions, because there's some little, like, we vet people and make sure to answer the questions to see what we say about, you know, we just ask you stuff like what's your favorite KDM model and why do you want to join the group, that kind of thing. Make sure you're not a bot. Oh, I love it. Man, Silvernail, you rock. These are the best colors for this model. Happy. I'm happy. And all new to you, the art and the models, monsters, everything. So let's see. I think Board Game Geek has a community, but I don't know much about them. I've heard stories that it can be a little toxic sometimes, so I don't go there that much. Then, what else? Reddit has a KDM community, I believe. And then, of course, Twitch has various KDM artists. Does anybody else want to tell him any other ideas? I'm totally fine with that. Promoting KDM is a good thing. I guess there's also so if you want to sell or buy models, we also have a selling group. The By Lanterns Light group has a selling group called Night Market. A little bit of turquoise right here. I'm trying to wet blend it, but it's drying out on me. Vibrant Lantern. Yeah, Vibrant Lantern is a pretty cool site. Twitter has people who are into KDM. You could just follow Kingdom Death. And he's always letting people know about Twist Gaming. Follow Twist Gaming on Twitch because they actually play the game. And so you're going to get gameplay stuff. But if you don't want spoilers, I guess don't follow them. But I think it would be a great resource for rules. Sometimes some of the developers actually watch Twist Gaming. Alright, her hair is going to be blonde. And what I'm going to do... Whoa, what did I drop? It's one of my... I recently finished these Guild Ball models. You guys want to see these real quick? I'm going to be selling these. I'm probably going to throw them up on eBay. This is Coin. That's the mascot. This is... Oh man, I got paint on it. I'm going to have to fix that. This is another one. And there's one. There's the ball. This is a whole Guild Ball starter set. Definitely going to have to fix that mess that I made right there. Anyway, you can see these models. I just decided to speed paint them and throw them up on eBay because I was going to play Guild Ball. I was going to play Union. And then it just has not happened. I got too sucked into KDM. So I'm going to have to get rid of those. So anybody's interested in them, send me a PM. I'm willing to let them go for a pretty good price. So just figure out what you're willing to pay and tell me what it is, and they're yours. What camera? This is a I believe it's the C920. It's kind of like the the standard for streaming. Yeah, C920 HP 109 or sorry, HD 1090p Logitech. That's what I use. And the two sword Union Duelist was rough to paint. Let me see. Yeah, really? I thought she was okay. There were some issues. All this stuff back here I just made dark because that was too hard to get to. So, but I really enjoyed painting the back of the cloak. Man, I need to stop touching these minis. I'm gonna have to do some touch-ups. Okay, this is Moldy Ochre. This is my hair color. Ooh, you know what? I'm totally gonna leave that shadow color that is her hair as a shadow color. It looks great as... Oh my gosh, I really like that. It actually makes a very good blonde shadow color. See how I'm just kind of over brushing? It's not quite like dry brushing, we're just catching the highlights a little bit. So, a little bit more palette. A little bit more on the palette. She looks like a doll. That's beautiful. Some of that. Make sure to get the top of her head. I missed it. Totally missed the top. Usually what I would start out with is like an ochre color, but her hair already had sort of a base coat of that flesh tone from the airbrush. So what I could do is now I can go in with an ivory. This is what I'm going to do for blonde because I want her hair to be pretty blonde. C920 camera, but OBS has trouble with the both of them and telling which is which. So there is an app, I guess, that you can download less. The person that you need to talk to is Flickster. He is the tech whiz. But we got this app because Flickster gave us the idea for it. And it's called, what's it called? Dual camera control, Mike? What's the app that we use to control?
Cam control, but I can...
What's it called?
Cam control, but I don't know that it is downloadable anymore.
Oh. So it might not be available anymore. That stinks. Well, and we can talk to Flick. He'll know. So that other ivory, this is even whiter. There we go. It's just getting better and better. Give it a little brush strokes. This is a warm ivory as opposed to cool. This is Menoth White highlight. We're just going to be hitting the areas that might have a little glint of light. Like that. She does feel like a paladin now. Her face is a little bit red. We'll have to go in and let's try a little bit of ivory on nose. Tiny dot of shine on that and on her eyelids. Wow, can you see the detail on this crazy mini? With these resins, they're so detailed. Okay, I'm about to look at chat. I see somebody message me. Hold on. Alright, let's see. tool you use was the tool was a free download. Oh, Genuine Vision. Well, have a good class, okay, Jan? Yeah, I guess she was a promo. She's definitely kind of like, she's the variant, so she's not I don't think she's like meant to be like the main Paladin. We haven't even, it's funny because they released the Paladin variant before they released the Paladin. I love that hair. Look at that. Happy. Let me look at your Paladin again. Silver nail. That girl with the blonde hair. We're totally using that scheme. And it looks like we'll have to do all of this. This is all too tiny for me to try to do on stream. I mean, it is absolutely insanely tiny. So what else can I try? I can try the sword. Try the sword. So we need black. And this is, again, it's something I learned about swords, is that highlight's going to be at the bottom. Let's see. This is something I'm probably going to do wrong. Oh, that's cool. There's like this little claw down here. This. All of this gets to be black. Tiny, so tiny. Good night, Master Fungi Z. Glad everybody could make it. It is 9 o'clock though, so it is about time for us to go as well. Let's see. We have, probably should go before the getting gets good. Didn't recall what Mike's. Okay, so here, let's see. Sharky Bruhaha has a butcher that he wants to share, so I'm going to share it. That's a lot of blood. Holy cow. Taste. Yeah, that's a butcher, all right. Check this out, guys. This is Sharky Bruhaha's butcher. Did I get it right? No, that's not the right one. Instagram. Whoops. Okay, this is it. Hold on. Mike's PM. You can PM at Proto Maker. That's his name. Let's do a little bit more black underneath. Do black under here. Oh, yeah, that's my closing music signal. So, yeah, it's bloody gooey. It's cool though. Butcher would have all that underneath him probably. Alright, I want to thank you guys. We got quite a bit done. Now, because this is a lot slower than I normally paint on my streams. So when I'm painting my own stuff, I could probably be done with this. Because I would definitely go with metallic metals. But, so this was a first for me. I took my time. I think we got quite a lot done considering it was a lot of stuff I wasn't familiar with. And I really appreciate every single one of you guys for coming. I'm going to look for somebody to raid. We've got a nice group of people here that we want to share all the love with. Let's see. Nikki Coles is on. Fancy Unicorn looks like she might be finishing up. I don't know. Let's host Nikki Coles. She's doing some Warhammer right now. All right. Bear with me. All right, guys. We will see you on Friday. I'll be on Friday from 2:30 to 4:30. Bring all your friends. Bring all the bodies. We need as many people watching it as possible so that hopefully we can let this channel go partner. All right. You guys take care. Bye.